Come on, ladies, let's step it up, please. We've got to be off this dock by 0900. 2 dads. Ray wants a word.
Would you bet it's a full sentence?
Or 5. That's a no-brainer. Get out of here before I put you to work.
Oh, Ro, don't you said you wanted to see me about something?
Yes, my able assistant has fallen ill whilst on shore leave. I suspect he's finally succumbed to the Tamain takeaway at Maharaja's. Now, I've warned him about the hygiene in that place several times to no avail. Hopefully this time he learns his lesson. However, because communications are so vitally important, a replacement has been crash posted.
That's 5 full sentences. And your point is?
He says he knows you.
Who?
Leo Kosovoya. How are you, buddy?
What are you doing here? Don't tell me you followed me to the Navy as well.
I'll leave the two of you to pat a cake.
Oh, man, good to see you, man.
It's good to see you.
You're a leading seaman already. Oh, well, they must have been desperate for electronics. Then again, your RO's a bit...
Yeah, he's cool. Eccentric, but cool.
Well, that's good to know, since I'll be locked up with him for the whole patrol.
Wow, good to have you on board, man.
Thanks, buddy. Should be fun.
Oh, Aro said that you two knew each other.
You could say we share a colourful history, Charge.
Yeah. Used to get himself into a bunch of sticky situations. I used to get him out.
That's one way of looking at it.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
It's mayday at these coordinates, sir. She's a cruiser, Ruthless 2. 2 persons aboard. Claims she's been attacked.
So we are the closest asset, although we're 3 hours steaming away.
Tell them we're responding.
Aye, sir.
Starboard 20, revolutions 2000.
Motor vessel Ruthless 2. This is Australian warship Hammersley responding to your mayday on VHF channel 16. Over.
Hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations.
Slade, are you prepped to treat any injured on board?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Swainer, looks like you got a patient.
Yeah, copy that. Sir, Australian Navy. Stay still, someone will tend to your injuries.
Fraser, get this too?
Right, I'm done here, mate. Go on below.
Sit, Rebex.
The couple are quite distressed, sir. They say that a speedboat just turned up out of the blue and attacked them. They stripped the boat of its electronics, including an expensive new autopilot system and some other valuables, and then they just took off.
Did they get a description of this speedboat or the attackers?
They think that it was a black Chaos Cat High performance boat with 4 POB. White Australian males, possibly late 20s, all wearing bandanas.
Any injuries, X?
The skipper was assaulted when he tried to resist. He sustained a minor injury, which Swain's taking a look at now.
Okay, X. Get a full list of the items stolen. I'll pass it on to Navcom. They can give it to the feds.
Fraser, make sure you get all the damage on video.
Yes, ma'am.
Lieutenant, you right? What happened? I didn't think they'd be live. The wires must have been damaged because of the short circuit.
Hey. You all right? Just like old times, eh? That's another one, you Amy Leo.
Unfortunately, this attack you described conforms with a series of piracy acts in Torres Strait.
Rascals from New Guinea?
No, a bunch of cowboys in a hot speedboat preying on soft targets, you know, yachts, pleasure boats. They basically steal all their electronic equipment and anything else of value and hightail it before help arrives.
They've been lucky, choosing targets well out of range of other vessels.
Yeah, I want you to work with Coastwatch on this one. Just put these people out of action quickly.
We'll do our best, Maxine.
Oh, try and do it by next week. We have a dinner date, remember?
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
So, I give you the 100 and...
How did you do that? There were 5 notes there.
Trade secret. Oh, he could tell you, but he'd have to kill you.
Where did you learn to palm notes?
He also cheats at poker. Excuse me? No, I do not cheat, thank you very much. Fraser. Fraser's the past master of that. I'm just creative. Creative.
So you guys were like best friends?
Blood brothers.
How'd you lose contact then?
It was complicated. Yeah, I joined the Navy to get away from bad influences. Had no idea this dude had done the same thing.
Ah, both escaping dodgy paths, hey?
Yeah, let's just say he skirted the fringes of the law, and I used to pluck him out of trouble. What? Whatever. But we've changed, haven't we?
Yes, Leo, we're changed men.
Where's my $60?
What, $60?
Cut.
2 dads.
There you go, mate.
Thank you.
Your shout, Leo.
I'm off to Point Percy.
Where's my money, dude?
Hey, I don't think I...
Oh! That jog your memory?
That little poke again, that's right.
We're getting a bit impatient.
Look, I don't have it right now. But I will. Just give me a couple of extra days, okay?
Or maybe we'll just work it out now.
Hey, fella.
Why don't you take a hike, eh? We'll pay you when he's got it. We do know where to find you.
I'll be waiting.
Sure you will. Leo, come on, mate. All right? Need to find a new game, buddy.
You're not wrong there, man.
Special Sea Dutyman and cable party close up. Assume damage control state 3 condition voyage.
Oh, that is unpleasant.
Too bad. We'll stop your whole head from swelling up. More than it already is.
You're right, Bomber.
Just hold it there for a few minutes.
What happened to you? Bomber slugged me.
Some jerk beat him up because he owes money from a poker game.
How much? $1,000. I've only got 400 to my name. That's harsh. Big buddy, Judge. If you could help me out, just with a loan, just until next pay.
No, no chance. However, there is another option.
Uh-oh.
I bought this place I'm renovating. You could earn the money helping me paint it.
Yeah, see, I knew there was going to be a catch.
It's a great offer, Two Dads. I'll take it if you don't.
Here's the incentive. I'll sign it when you've done the job.
Man, you're my Obi-Wan Kenobi, Judge. You keep me on the straight and narrow.
There's the deal.
Slave labour. What, you want to spend your entire leave up a ladder?
It's either that or...
Righto. Yeah, take it. Take it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll give you the rest later if you need it.
Do that.
Yes, sir.
Aren't you supposed to be on the bridge?
On my way now, sir.
Hammersley, this is Coastwatch, Victor Hotel 460 calling you on security channel. Do you read? Over.
Coastwatch, this is Hammersley. Go ahead, over.
Hammersley, we've had a distress call from an adjacent sector. Another vessel attack. We've located the attacking vessel as it's made its escape. Heading for your sector. Over.
What's their position, over?
10 degrees, 32.3 south.
142 degrees, 41.1 east.
Can you confirm those last two numbers, RO?
Uh-huh.
Ma'am, coordinates from RO.
10 degrees, 32.1 south, 143
Bearing.
degrees, 12.1 east, 350. On that bearing, they should be on the radar about here.
There's nothing.
Nothing.
Or maybe they spotted the Coastwatch plane and changed course.
Oh, there is another contact slightly east of that position. It's the only vessel in the vicinity.
Plot a course to intercept, X.
I have a visual. Range 3 nautical miles.
Tell them we intend to board them.
Aye, sir. Vessel on our port bow. This is Australian warship Hammersley. Prepare to stop or heave to. We intend to board you.
Doesn't look like she's moving, sir.
Hands to boarding stations, X.
Moving on, the annex stock. Now, the price is trending up. Wait till it hits 20. Then start nibbling. And by the way, why didn't I get a fill on that order?
Australian Navy, sir.
Hands up. What?
Is this your boat?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Just the two of you on board?
Yes, there's just the two of us.
You excuse me, please?
Hello. Are you still on the line?
Mate, you won't believe
Captain X.
Go ahead, X.
Sir, there are two people on board, but they're definitely not pirates.
Stand by, X. Hand me those coordinates.
Aye.
XO, this is not the vessel of interest. You've transposed the number while inputting the data, over.
Sir, I'm very sorry.
Apologise for the inconvenience. Return to the ship, over.
Yeah, mate, museum's open all weekend. 2 dinosaurs and lots of artefacts on display. I'll text the address. Yeah, talk soon.
What are you doing? Was that a scam?
What?
You were talking code just then, like we used to in the old days.
Oh, Lehigh, some of us have grown up, mate.
What was all that about a museum then?
Just got a mate visiting Sydney. Just told him about the museum in College Street. I'll see you in a bit, all right?
Hey, Roy. So those fluoros you asked me to replace, I can fix them now.
Really?
Either fix themselves or what? So how's my boy Fraser doing?
He's the best assistant I've ever had. He's across all the equipment, he's adept at identifying and tracking vessels, he's reliable. Can't believe he's your friend, actually.
Fair go, I'm here, aren't I?
Mate, have a look at his notes. They're beautiful.
Hey, what's that?
That is Coastwatch security frequencies, not your eyes.
Fraser's got access to it all. How does that work? I outrank him.
Well, that's because Fraser has a higher security clearance than you.
Yeah. Funny that. Hey, Obi-Wan. What are you up to?
I'm in love.
Huh?
I've just met the girl of my dreams on Lovelink.
You're kidding.
Louise has just sent me a photo. Too bad. Romance is blossoming. I think I can feel it.
Judge, I don't reckon that's romance you're feeling. She is hot.
Yeah, and very intelligent too.
Send her a photo of yourself?
Yes.
She's responding?
I did tell her that I am earning 200 grand a year.
Judge, good to know you're starting out the relationship with Navy values like, you know, honesty, integrity.
Yes, all is fair in love and war, young Skywalker.
You should try telling that to the old couple we just bought it by mistake.
Well, the old fossils should know better than to be sailing around by themselves.
Fossils?
Pirate activity in the area.
It's like saying dinosaurs, right?
Yeah, whatever.
The two dinosaurs, that's the old couple, the museum full of artifacts. That's the boat.
If you say so.
I think you know somebody, but you really don't.
Ah, well, that is true. Can't know everything about everyone. You, for example, had no idea that I am a very sexy man. I'm a very sexy man.
Leo, I'm gonna grab some lunch. Wanna join me?
I know you're perfectly placed to feed info to the pirates.
What?
They're your friends, aren't they?
Why aren't you harassing the XO? I mean, she's the one that stuffed up the coordinates and helped him get away, remember?
Yeah, and I bet you're behind that as well. You transposed those coordinates deliberately, and you let the ex cop the blame for it, didn't you? Didn't you?
Listen, idiot. If you're accusing me of something, where's your proof?
I don't have any. Yet.
I'll tell you what, you keep going with this, you will regret it.
Hey! What is going on here?
Just mucking around.
Nothing, ma'am.
I hope not.
Ma'am.
Hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations.
Damn it, Fraser.
Who that? What are you doing? Didn't you hear the pipe?
Oh, I was just doing something dodgy.
Oh, whatever it is can wait. We're responding to a mayday.
It's important.
Move it.
Bring it round.
Quickly, you have to help my husband. The men who attacked our boat knocked him back into the water and he's still down there.
Right, how long has he been in the water for?
I don't know, but he's wearing scuba gear.
Ma'am, do you have any dive gear on this boat that we can use?
Yeah, it's down below.
Two dads, you go with Swain.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Kate McGregor. I'm the executive officer aboard HMAS Hammersley. What's your name?
Eliza Lang.
Okay, Eliza, you try and tell us what happened.
We were diving, my husband and I was running low on air, so I decided to surface.
Okay, you came back on board the boat?
Yes, and then I saw this boat coming towards us, and they were on top of us before I realised that they were the pirates that we heard about on Coast Watch Radio.
Try to calm down, just calm down.
There were three of them, and they just started ransacking our stuff, and they pulled out the GPS and anything they could get their hands
All right, now
on.
your husband, he tried to intervene?
Well, he surfaced after me, and they knocked him back into the water, and he just sank.
Okay, right, did you try to assist him when he went back in the water?
By the time that they left, it was too late.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm Dylan Mulholland. Can I ask you a couple of questions as well? Can you describe the vessel at all?
It was a big speedboat. I didn't see any name.
Okay, and what about the men you saw? Is there anything particular you remember about them?
I couldn't see their faces. They were wearing balaclavas.
Right, ma'am, we're good to go.
Okay, Swain.
Nothing. No sign of any injury to the skull at all. No cuts, no contusions, certainly no broken neck.
If he received a blow sufficient enough to knock him unconscious, though, you think there'd be at least a lump?
Yeah.
And why would he sink so fast?
When he surfaced his buoyancy vest, it would have been semi-inflated, right?
Exactly. So even if he was unconscious when he fell back in the water, he would have floated. It would have to be deflated for him to sink.
Maybe it had a slow leak.
All right, let's go check the gear.
I'll inform the boss.
Steaming party to Muscat 7. Prepare to take vessel under tow.
Ma'am, our chef thought you might like something to eat.
Thank you. I'm not really very hungry.
Well, I'll leave it on the table just in case you change your mind.
Thank you, Bird.
Mrs. Lang, we've arranged to rendezvous with the federal police, who will be taking over the investigation into your husband's death. We're very sorry.
There was nothing I could do. He just sank so fast.
You set up that target for the pirates, didn't you?
No.
You've been feeding him Navy intel and alerting him to soft targets, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Either you go to the boss now, fess up, give up all your mates, or I will.
And where's your proof? Huh?
Found that in your jacket.
Anyone could have written that. Just leave it alone, all right?
The man died because of what you did. No matter how much you deny it, I know. You're implicated in a murder.
No, I had nothing to do with it. Those guys must have found this boat by themselves. Nothing to do with me.
Who are they? Who are they, Fraser?
Bunch of mates from Sydney. Look, they're just out to make a quick buck. They're hardly pirates.
Yeah, just accidental killers, yeah?
I never intended anyone to get hurt. You can't say anything to anyone, all right? Please, mate.
You're putting me in an impossible situation here. This is my life.
You owe me, Leo.
What?
All the times I've saved your ass, mate. Look, I will quit the scam. I promise.
No, it's not good enough, man.
All right, you keep your mouth shut, I'll cut you in. That'll solve all your financial problems, permanently.
Forget it. Either you go to the boss now, or I will.
And I'll have no other option but to drag you down with me.
What are you talking about?
You're implicated too. Like the exo saw us arguing, they asked me what that was about. I'll just tell them you wanted a bigger cut.
That's lame. They won't believe it.
No? Think about it. The boss saw cash exchanging hands, and you got a dodgy past. It's in your file. And according to the RO, you've done absolutely nothing to make people believe that you've changed.
So you'd screw me as well, huh?
You're a victim of your own making, mate.
What about the dead guy?
Oh, look, you blow the whistle on me, I'll tell them you had information and you did nothing. You are fatally compromised, my friend.
His gear thoroughly. The BCD, the tanks, the hoses, there's nothing wrong with any of it. It's all working perfectly.
And don't you think that it's strange that she didn't go to his assistance when there were spare tanks available?
So what he's saying, she contributed to his death in some way? Well, she certainly did nothing to prevent it.
And she said a couple of things about the pirates that don't add up with the other victims' reports.
Well, she mentioned 3, not 4, and balaclavas, not bandanas. We still have her boat under tow. Search it thoroughly, see what you can find.
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, keep this to ourselves.
GPS is missing, but that correlates with what Eliza said. And they left the radio, although that's not new. You know, I'm beginning to doubt that they were ever attacked at all.
Well, she said she heard about the pirates on the Coast Watch alert. She could have taken the details from there.
What, you think insurance fraud gone wrong?
Could be. Whoa! Hello. Pretty sloppy thieves to have overlooked this. Let's have a look, eh? It's an insurance folder right on the desktop here.
Open it.
Seems Mr. Lang recently upgraded his insurance policy to a cool $6 million.
We're sorry, Mrs. Lang, but there are certain inconsistencies in your story, and we think that you're holding something back.
My husband is dead. What more do you want from me?
The truth. What really happened out there?
I told you! Pirates attacked us, and my husband died!
Okay, Mrs. Lang, we won't bother you anymore. You can make a full statement to the federal police when they rendezvous with us. Is there anything you need?
No. Thank you.
I'll have Bird bring you in some dinner. Keep an eye on her.
Thanks.
No, you go.
Something wrong, Tudor?
No, nothing. I'm just not in a hurry.
What do you think?
I think you may be onto something. But we're not cops, so if she doesn't want to talk to us, we can't force her.
Still sticking to the pirate story?
When do we rendezvous with the feds?
900.
Bert, would you take a meal into Mrs. Lang in the wardroom, please?
Yes, sir.
Judge, you...
Oh, thanks. No. Just the salad, thanks, Bomber.
What? Charge refusing chips? Are you ill?
Yes, I'm dieting. I want to be at my leanest when I meet Louise.
Louise? Judge, you could fade away to nothing before that happens.
Well, that's where you're wrong, Padawan learner. I've been chatting with her online, and turns out her mum lives in Cairns, and she's planning a trip up here in a couple of weeks to visit her.
Oh, so you're gonna meet? I think that's lovely.
Judge, what makes you think she's going to want to hang out with you?
Well, apart from the obvious, I did lend her a few $100s so she could fix the car and make the trip.
Oh, Charge, you didn't. You don't put money into somebody's account you don't even know? When was it she ripped you off?
Hey, I'm not an idiot. She's a friend of Fraser's. In fact, it was Fraser that suggested that we get together on Lovelink. He thinks that we've got something in common. And it turns out we do.
Judge.
Dad, what's up? You seem kind of distant or something.
Sorry, Mum, it's not you. I'm just a little stressed out. You promised to call off the piracy scam, right? And now what? You're ripping off crewmates.
Why the hell not? Is that gullible? He deserves to be ripped off.
Charge. He's a decent bloke. He's always the first to try to help anybody out.
Which makes him the perfect target. Or it'll be 3 or 4 grand in the hole before he even knows it.
Does Louise even exist?
Yeah, she exists. She's got no idea she's been chatting with Charge.
You're going to get on the internet, you're going to break things off with Charge, and you're going to send him his money back, yeah?
No way. Look, you wouldn't want to hurt his feelings, would you? Humiliate him in front of the whole crew?
No, don't humiliate him. Let him down gently.
Since when did you join the Christian Fellowship movement, Leo?
You're a degenerate.
Oh, by the way, I spoke to my mates. They never attacked that lady's yacht. It's all bollocks. She's lying.
Come in.
Dodgy. What is it?
Sorry to wake you, ma'am.
No, it's okay.
It's the Lang's yacht. It's gone.
Thatcher, you're the officer of the watch. When did you discover the yacht gone?
5 minutes ago, sir. I was plotting our next course heading, and then the next time I looked up, it wasn't there.
Sir, I've just checked the tow line. Looks like it was deliberately severed.
Mrs. Lang's not in the cabin. We searched the ship. She's not here.
Well, I think it's safe to assume that she cut the tow line and she swam to the yacht.
And no one noticed?
We had eyes front, sir. We were concentrating on navigating the ship, and we didn't establish a special watch because no one was aboard the yacht in the first place.
Understood.
Her actions do seem to indicate a guilt.
Pretty desperate thing to do.
It's 0500. We still have 4 hours before we rendezvous with the feds. Let's find her.
Sir, visual on EOD confirms the Lang's yacht Musket 7. Now at 1,000 yards, she's drifting.
Ex, prepare to board her.
Australian Navy! Mrs. Lang!
Eliza!
Bomber and Dodgy, you want to check below?
Yep.
Hello? Eliza?
Tail line's still attached, ma'am.
No sign of Mrs. Lang, X. She's not on board.
Dutchy, give us a hand here, mate.
Think we caught a fish? Eliza Lang, man.
Ex, handover's complete. The feds have taken both bodies and the yacht for the coronial inquiry.
Swain, I can't help thinking that maybe I pushed her into trying to escape. No, I practically accused her of murdering her husband.
The circumstances were suspicious. You were doing your job.
She took a big risk jumping off the boat.
Yeah. And maybe she knew she was going to jail and she couldn't face it. You okay?
Yeah.
Eliza Lang set that train of events in motion long before we came along.
So this chick whacks her hubby for his insurance and tries to pin her on the pirates.
That seems to be the case. But that doesn't mean we're giving up on the pirates.
They seem to have gone to ground lately, though.
Sir, just in from NavCom, possible FFV. We're the closest asset.
There she is, sir. 10 nautical miles away, just out of visual range. Do you want us to take a look?
Why don't you and Dutchy take a rib? Get over there for a stealth recce. We might just nab them with their long lines in the water.
Hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations.
Dex, take charge with you to assess for seaworthiness.
Charge.
Coming.
Hammersley, this is Coast Watch, Victor Hotel 509, over.
This is Hammersley, over.
We've had a request from a gentleman requiring an escort through your sector. Apparently a wealthy businessman carrying a lot of cash on board. He's heard of the pirate attacks, over.
What's his position, over?
He's in position 10.9 south, 149.9 east, heading for Cairns on a course of 180.
Coastwatch, we're unable to respond at the moment because we're in the middle of a boarding operation, over.
Roger that, Hammersley. HMAS Kingston is the next closest asset, and they're 3 hours away. Over.
Sorry, we couldn't help you out on this one. Hammersley out. Oh, we can't be in two places at once, can we?
No way.
said you'd stop.
Mate, this is the perfect target. This guy's loaded with cash. It's the mother lode.
You promised, in fact.
Look, one last hit, right? Come on, man, you're in this with me now. It's the end of your financial problems. Done. All right? Yeah, mate. The bank is on 143 East 5th Street. Opens at 9:10. Done. God, they're only 12 miles away. Perfect. Like candy from a baby.
You said it.
Sit, Rebex.
We've boarded the FFV and caught them red-handed, long lines in the water.
Well done.
So charges deemed the vessel unseaworthy and we have 8 POB plus our crew.
Righto, X. I'll send the second rib over. Transport those fishermen back to Hammersley.
Roger, sir. Out.
Swain, take 2 dads and Fraser. Get over to the FFV. Sir. Let's go. Hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations, hands to boarding stations.
That's the FFV.
Upmarket foreign fishermen.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
Right, everyone gather round for a briefing. Right, this is a covert operation. Someone on Hammersley has been leaking information, so we've decided to set a trap for the pirates. Now, this is obviously not an FFV. Mr. Sloan, the owner, has requested an escort, but first he has agreed to assist us. Right?
Ma'am?
All right, we wait until they're aboard before we make our move. Everybody take up a concealed position. Wait for my signal.
Come on, we gotta let them see us.
Fraser, wait! No, you don't.
We gotta let them see us.
Get back here.
Leo, come on!
On my signal, Swain. Go, Swain.
Stay down! Drop your weapons! Stay down! Stay down! Stay down!
Don't move!
Okay, you hold it right where you are.
Put your hands behind your
Drop
head.
the knife. Okay, you start making your way around to the back.
Stay down!
You gave them the coordinates of that boat, didn't you, able seaman?
No way, sir.
You were with the RO when the request for the escort came in.
Yeah, and then I was with 2 dads the whole time till we got here. Wait, you mate.
Yeah, I was.
You said you'd stop. Mate, this is the perfect target. Like, this guy's loaded with cash. It's the mother load.
You promised, in fact.
And all of your mobile phone calls have been recorded by RO. Special permission from Navcom.
So where did you decide to set me up?
I told you, mate. Either you go to the boss or I would. But we needed to get the evidence to catch your mates. Now we've done that.
Charge, you and 2 dads lock him up in austere.
Yes, sir.
Navy's turned you into a soft cock.
No, mate. It's called rehabilitation.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah. Just had a call from NAVCON. The initial finding on Stuart Lang is that he was murdered.
The wife did it?
Looks like it. He died as a result of asphyxiation. They believe his air supply was turned off at a depth of 18 metres and then turned back on again after he died.
Oh, how did they work that out?
Oh, well, CSI stuff.
So, you're off to dinner with Commander White? All sounds very convivial.
It's Ryan's 18th birthday.
Ryan? Oh, sorry, your godson, of course.
I'm sorry I couldn't tell you about Fraser scamming you. The whole sting thing was underway by then and I couldn't risk him getting sus of me. Judge.
Well, who else knew about it?
Well, the CO, the ex and RO. Judge, I meant what I said about being rehabilitated. And you've had a lot to do with that, big buddy. I recommend you as a mentor.
Good. Excellent. So, does Louise really exist?
Probably. Yeah, but you'd have no idea that Fraser was using her photo to set up a phony profile.
She probably would have dumped me when she found out I didn't earn 200 grand a year.
Two dads. Well done on making the right decision.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy your shore life, guys.
Two dads is going to help me paint my house.
Oh, you can send him over to mine when you finish.
Thanks, sir. But I'm doing this for Charge as a special favour. I seem to owe him a few.
See ya. Well, two dads has come a long way since you joined Hammersley.
Are you measuring that in nautical miles?
In the final weeks of Sea Patrol, sparks will fly, lives will be threatened. And is this the moment you've been waiting for? Next Thursday.
Struck down. Just minutes from death. Can they save her in time?
Sea Patrol, next Thursday, 8:30.
Missed any episodes of Sea Patrol? Catch full episodes from the beginning at 9msn.com.au/Sea Patrol.